That was a close one.
What a relief.
Yeah, dude.
If I had a dollar.
Huh?
I don't know. Sometimes I say that about like random phrases that could be interpreted as like sus. I'm like, oh, if I had a dollar.
Oh, I see. Welcome back.
Hi, guys. 67.
67. How exciting. I think we should do the balloons for 69.
I think we should.
We definitely have to make a day of it, especially because that's the day of the parade.
Yeah. We got to do that on the day before.
Yeah, is that a Friday recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just prepping for it.
Prep Friday.
Lord knows. Prep on the Friday before Pride. We're doing prep. Y'all are doing Molly at Pride? I'm taking prep.
Whoa. Yeah, we'll have to see what time the parade starts.
Yeah, I don't know. And there's festivities Friday night. One of my favorite drag queens of all time. I was like in love with this drag queen at like 16 years old. She's coming to fucking Faye. And then another bitch who was like...
Wait, let me look at my dictionary. Oh my God, slay.
Corbin's going to have an ally queer community dictionary.
Yeah, so I can...
I'm helping write it. I'm going to make all the definitions wrong.
You're going to misguide me.
I'm going to make you say like mad homophobic shit.
She's just going to put all the worst slurs in there. And I'm just going to be out like, 1 second, let me look.
Just screaming.
Just get beat the fuck up all day.
Yeah, bitch.
But speaking of that, I think we went out on a hunt for some attire.
Yeah, hunt makes it sound like it was like a lot of work. So easy, bitch.
True. One stop and we were set.
Stop. Well, Corbin was a genius. He said, "Let's go to the gayest thrift store in Fayetteville, the Library Vintage. If you've never been."
And we did. And we made it out.
Check that fucking box.
I got my whole Pride fit. I gotta figure out what I'm doing shoes wise, but
yeah, I think I have some jean shorts I'm just gonna wear.
It's gonna depend on how. I guess not really. I'm gonna have to crop that shirt, figure out what's gonna look good on the bottom half of that. I'm thinking I might fuck around and get some some Air Monarchs.
I don't know what that is.
Those are the iconic like Nike dad shoe. The like big fucking chunky ones.
Your mom's a big fucking chunky one. Just kidding.
She listens to this. And so does my dad.
Sorry.
And you're never going to get allowed back to the pool again after that, bro.
I try to walk in. Your mom's like, cracks open the door. She's like, I heard the pod.
She's like, I heard what you said about me.
Dude, those are the fucking dad shoes.
That's what I mean.
Oh my God. I was just thinking fucking cowboy boots with the jorts.
Do you think?
That'd be funny. Is that what you wore to the dad party? The darty?
No, I didn't do boots. I did the jorts. I tucked in my Walmart t-shirt. Yeah. And then I did the high socks with these.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because you were like the track coach.
Yeah. I did my
pictures.
PE coach impression.
Yes.
Those were good pictures, bro.
Dude, my bitch takes good pictures, I'm saying.
Yeah, except the sus ones of her looking right up my freaking gooch.
The crazy angle.
That was insane, bro. I still don't know what to do with those photos.
0.5 upside down.
What if I frame it in like a massive print out of it and it just hangs on that wall as soon as you walk into my apartment? That's what you see.
Gooch in people's face.
Yeah.
I love that.
Imposing my will.
I love the word gooch and taint. Dude, my shoulder keeps popping. I think I'm uneven.
I think you're doing too many pull-ups or you're too strong. Your muscles are pulling your joints out of socket.
Do y'all think it's placebo? Have I done this on the pod before?
No.
Now that I can do a pull-up, I was telling Corbin, now I feel like my arms are like toned. I feel like I didn't notice it before, but now I'm like, damn, I'm so
What
strong.
grip do you be doing?
This one.
Underhand?
Yeah, I can kind of do like the middle ones like that.
Oh, like the perpendicular ones?
But like this one, too wide for me.
Really?
I'm not on that yet.
That's going to hit more like back. So you're really going to like...
I heard that's a myth and the grip doesn't really matter much.
It's
probably good to diversify.
That's cap as fuck.
Jeff Nippard, a fucking scientist, fitness influencer.
He's a liar.
Don't call him my Canadian 5'8" boy a liar. We love him. Dude, I've been watching
fitness advice from a 5'8" man?
A 5'8" Canadian man?
That's crazy. He probably speaks French. So that's crazy.
If he would have said in French, I wouldn't have believed him. No, I don't know.
Not sure.
I believe that the grip doesn't matter as much.
I disagree simply because I could, on that pull-up bar, do different pull-ups that are gonna hit different things. And like
Leave
I can feel it hitting different things.
I'm not a scientist.
Like, we'll do some pull-ups after this.
I already did my one here for the day.
Yeah,
I asked
for
Courtney.
real.
I'm like, can I do a pull-up before we start?
She posted
Dude,
some
I love them now
the other day. And I was like, we all know you're juicing.
Oh,
Those fucking pythons on you, dude.
Yeah.
It's obvi.
Once I start growing an Adam's apple, y'all are going to know.
Dude.
My Brooks apple?
If you start out stashing me, I'm going to be pissed.
Dude, I already am.
I've been working so long on this thing, and it looks so disgusting.
The scum stash?
Bro, it's so gross. But I got to get it at least through next weekend. But I'm like, if it looks good next weekend, I'm getting my mullet redone next Thursday. So if it looks good, I might keep it for Pride.
That'd be lit. Especially with your fit.
Yeah. That's my thing. Dude, maybe I get some sunnies too.
Whoa.
Like the very oval-esque. Yeah.
Yeah, like early 2000s ones.
Yeah.
Like Rick Roll.
I don't know who that is.
Rick Astley? You never been Rick rolled?
What are you saying to me right now?
You don't know what being Rick rolled is? Are you joshing my fucking
Wait, is
tree?
that the fucking is that like when they okay, yeah, when it's like it leads into that. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I
didn't know that's what it was called. Oh.
He's never been. No, not Rick rolled, but he's never worn those shades, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he was wearing shades in that.
That's what I imagine. Maybe I'm thinking of Raz P.
Are you
Berry.
thinking of Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
I'm thinking of Raz P. Berry. Do you know who that is?
No, and I feel like Raz P. Berry is redundant.
That's the fucking... It's a SNL skit.
Oh.
With Donald Glover. But it's like giving 80s. Yeah, you need those. Those would be tight. Are our mics too close?
I don't know.
You gotta put your condoms slipping off again.
Oh.
Mine was off a little bit.
Getting loose out here. Anyhow, we're gonna be fucking fitted up, so get ready. We're dropping those pics on the Instagram just like we did last year.
Bitch. I'm not good at dressing for events like that, especially if they're hot. Like that or like a music festival.
Yeah, I learned my lesson last year wearing pants, bro.
Yeah. All I want to do is wear a bikini and like jorts. I'm not trying to be like on theme.
I took pants to Lala, and like after the first day, I was like, I'm not wearing any pants the rest of the fucking week. I just went balls out.
Fuck that. Maybe I'll wear mesh shorts like a real fucking dyke-ass bitch.
Dude, yeah.
I mean...
Let them things swang in there.
I gotta let them things breathe in there. Speaking of music festivals, RIP if you were at Bonnaroo.
Yeah, RIP our friends at Bonnaroo.
That sucks.
It does. Shout out to them. It sounds like from what you said, they're giving out partial refunds, which I think is the right thing to do, especially because there's something out of their control. Yeah,
and like the camping festivals, you can't play around with those. Like that's more of a safety hazard.
Mm-hmm.
People get struck by lightning in the field and shit.
Well, because did you ever watch the documentary on the OG Woodstock, the one that was on Netflix?
No.
Oh, dude, it turned into a shit show because it got all muddy and rainy and shit, and they didn't have like ample supplies, and so people were just like, people were just on all kinds of substances and not doing well. But then there was like a lacking of food, a lacking of water, a lacking of medical care.
Sounds like
and it was just
Burning
like,
Man.
Ooh,
that's
not a good scene. But I would have loved to have been there.
Yeah, I think I like the lineup enough. Like there was a good handful of people.
Oh, I was talking about the '69 Woodstock.
I'm talking about 2025 Bonnaroo.
And that's my thing. I think Bonnaroo would be fun for the experience, but I've never looked at a lineup and been very motivated by it. Yeah.
I feel like the last couple years it's been maybe better. Maybe that's just because I'm more aware of it because I'm like live closer to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually been like a thought. I don't think I've ever thought about going before.
I kind of want to next year check out that Hinterland one that we were talking about. Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yes. I think I knew some people that went to that one this year.
It hasn't happened yet.
Last year.
Got her ass.
I know some people that went because I was like, damn, driving up to Iowa? I've done that.
I just remember that one because it was like, I think the Marias are gonna be there. Claro's gonna be there. There's a lot of names that like me and a lot of my friends. Tyler's gonna be there. A lot of good names. There's a couple. I think Remy Wolf is gonna be there.
I love that bitch so
I
much,
know.
dude. Her live too is awesome. She's just like a cool like artist.
Yeah, dude.
She's so musical.
I'm so pumped for like my musical future concert wise because Briscoe announced that they're coming to Fayetteville.
That's lit.
They're gonna play at George's, so I'm fucking stoked.
Mm.
And then this band that I've been listening to lately, they're going on tour as an opener for
No way.
fuck, I forgot who it was. I'm so pissed. They're opening for like a pretty notable band.
Mm-hmm.
But they're coming to Fayetteville.
Nice.
So I'm stoked for that.
Faye's booking. The amp is getting. I thought they had like more cool people coming, but it's getting more like dad rock and like country. I think that's the shit that's been selling out historically.
It's cyclical. Well, I think they have like been weary about like the younger generation of music since the Travis Scott thing happened. Because that was a fucking nightmare for them. Like, a lot of people got hurt at that concert.
Yeah.
And so they, like, I think they've been very hesitant to bring back, like, big names like that.
Yeah. It's a big venue, though.
It is. It is.
That was
it's a nice
Chapel
venue.
Roan's biggest show, which, like, shocked me.
Really?
Yeah. She said it. Benson Boone said it when he was there. So it must be just, like, a bigger venue than I can
Fuck Benson
imagine.
Boone, bro.
Fuck Benson. Yeah.
I'm not even going to go into it because that's how much I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I heard Glorilla sound checking yesterday.
Hey, I was thinking about that, bro.
I was like, I tried to see her like through the thing. They had security up, but there's like a path right behind that venue. And like one time I was just sitting there, like back there during a show, and it was like I was watching it from behind. Like I could see the artist.
I thought about that. I was like, I wonder how clearly I could hear a concert from over there.
Oh, dude, so clearly.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then, but we were kind of focused. We were saving a baby bird. Oh, I haven't checked. It might be dead now.
Oh.
Bro. Okay.
Doesn't sound like you're doing a good job of saving it.
All right. First of all, it was featherless. We walked by and it was still like it was tiny.
It was naked?
Still breathing. That thing was naked. And then we like created a makeshift like little nest in a tree. But we were trying to like care for the baby bird. And there are two female sparrows like fighting, like wrestling. Did you see my Instagram story?
Oh my god, was it a custody agreement?
Maybe.
Disagreement, I guess I should say.
Yeah, disagreement. It had to have been like territorial or some shit. And then ChatGPT said that sometimes it's more rare, but sometimes if the women are beefing, they will knock the baby birds out of the other bitch's nest. I was like, what if that's what happened?
I bet, bro.
And then they were like fighting in the street, like and like all up in our shit while we were trying to like save the baby, or just like around us, like fighting. It was crazy.
I don't want to think about that. That makes me sad, bro.
Yeah, it was sad, but we did what we could.
I came across a video on Twitter. Well, we're talking about some sad shit. I came across a video on Twitter the other day of this like camera footage from a farm, and there was like a stall for this pig, and like one of the farm hands was over like tending to it, and then just outside of it, it was like one of those big plastic barrels full of water, and the pig jumps over the stall, but like in doing so lands head first in the barrel of water.
Oh no.
And so it's like upside down, and the girl like can't pull it down. And so there's just like a 10-15 second window where it's just like this water splashing around because the pig's freaking out. And I'm like, dude, no way this is how I'm starting my day. Thankfully, this big brawny man just comes and like pulls it down, and the pig like runs out. But I was like, dude, why would you put this on my feed? I don't want to see animals drown.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I did see somebody summarize Twitter very well today, though, on one post. And they were like, in the same 30 seconds, I can get 4 ads, a thirst trap, and like real-time footage of war.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to believe that this is a healthy intake for my brain.
Dude, it's
so bad.
It's not. It might be one of my least favorite social medias. I delete it again because Twitter, to me, it has like the funniest shit, like the shit that will make me laugh the hardest on social media. But it's also everybody's fucking opinions, which I don't fucking need. Like nobody's opinions fucking matter, to be honest.
Yeah.
Unless it's in your fucking
unless it's a
circle.
good one.
Unless I agree with it, bro.
If your opinion sucks,
it's just like Twitter, I used to like laugh so hard, and now it's just like everybody's opinions on everything and thinking that they know what's fucking right.
Yeah.
And so I had to delete it. And Instagram, this might be a hot take. People might get mad at this. Instagram, to me,
I can't believe you would fucking say that.
I know. Sorry, guys. Don't cancel me. No, it's like, I was thinking about this, and I was like, is this too bad to say on the fucking pod? But I think people bitch about like social media about like the negative effects of like comparing yourself to other people. And I think Instagram is where people feel that the most, just because that's, where you post your highlights or whatever. Dude, to me, that's the one where you control the most what you see. You don't have to follow anybody you don't want to follow. That makes you feel bad.
That's fair.
Instagram is like, if you can't handle like that comparison, that's like a mental weakness thing. That's not like a social media issue. I don't think I explained that right.
No,
but you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I genuinely, I don't know if I agree. I feel like I have more control over my Twitter feed than I do my Instagram feed.
I'm more picky about,
because now that Instagram started like phasing in the people that you don't follow, unless you like select the following tab, which I probably should just do. Mm-hmm. But I feel like my Twitter is like super refined to like the shit that I want to see.
See, I'm the opposite.
Speaking of Twitter, I don't know. Well, you weren't on it, so you probably didn't see. There's a big like, I don't want to say debate, but there's the word. It was like a lot of backlash about Sabrina Carpenter's album cover release. Or like the cover for Manchild or whatever the fuck it was.
What'd she do now? Dude, see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody has a fucking opinion about everything. Just like, mind your business.
I don't have anything to say about it. It's just a fucking album cover.
Oh, who cares?
But
God forbid a woman is a little bit sexual.
People were all fucked up about it. And I was like, bro, this is...
Oh, man's best friend.
It's music, bro. People be doing shit for music.
Let people have a fucking theme and an idea, dude. She has 47 million followers. I think she's funny and creative. I don't care, dude. That's what I'm saying. I'm sick of hearing everybody's opinions, bro.
I'll share one of my opinions.
Okay.
This season of Love Island USA.
Are you watching?
No.
Oh.
I just get highlights on Twitter. I want to watch. I don't have Peacock.
I'll give it to you.
Slay.
Oh, wait. My mom will give it to you.
Okay.
Thanks, my mom.
Shouts. These men have some of the worst fucking tattoos I've ever seen. And I mean that on two levels. Like, level one is the, like, premise of that tattoo. But the second level is execution. Because I was looking at one guy's tattoo, and I was like, that just looks like it was poorly fucking done.
Yeah.
And then some of the other tattoos, I'm just like, why?
Dude, you know how like the Scottish like narrator just like roasts them all the time?
I love that that's a part of it.
Oh yeah, me too.
They picked one of the most fucking like intolerable accents ever to narrate you through this show where you're already questioning everything about what these people do.
Yeah. I think it adds so much to the experience.
It does.
But he was like giving shit about, he was like, Ace is talking to, and then he was like, somebody whose name I can't remember because it's not tattooed on his back. Because the Ace guy just has Ace tattooed across his whole fucking back. His own name.
3 letters across your own back is insane.
It's so funny. I mean, MGK has MGK on the back. But that's like an alias.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that's like a brand.
Along your fucking back. Bro.
Maybe I'll just get Corbin across my knee.
Corbin. Not even like a last name, like a family thing. It's just like me. Yeah, these men they're questionable in every way.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the MO for most of those shows.
Yeah, it's so fucking entertaining. This one is like produced really well. The challenges are like kind of new. At least from what I've seen. I didn't watch last season. And they're fun.
God, I'm over caffeinated, bro. I'm fucking stimming out over here.
Yeah. I'm tired today, bro. It's a rainy day.
It is. It's a very inside day.
It is.
Which is why I'm glad our trip was efficient. Because I've got there's a good amount of things to entertain me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hogs are playing baseball. There's some UFC on. That's about it. But that should make up most of my night.
I'm finishing. I'm like 10 pages away from finishing my book. That's why I was like, I didn't want to go get sourdough this morning.
Dude, I'm kind of zooming through the book that I'm reading right now. And it's a fat book.
Mine is literally like 1,300 pages.
Holy
pages.
fuck.
It's like this because it's a compilation of a bunch of books with like the same theme. And I was like, that's
okay.
Lit. It's only like $20. Whereas if
so
I bought
interesting.
all like 12 of these books.
Oh, okay.
It would have been way more expensive.
Bundle.
I got the bundle book. It's called the Prosperity Bible. It's about making money and your mindset. I feel like that's the only part of my life that's lacking right now. Everything else is perfect. Kind of killing it in every other way.
Yeah, I like the way things are looking for me right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm happy with things.
Summertime.
Yeah, bro. Perfect timing. I needed it all to settle a little bit. I was getting fucking antsy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, when's it my turn for a W?
Yeah.
And then the W's just started rolling in.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, right around the time the W kicked back up.
I'm saying.
Correlation? Causation? I don't know.
Coincidence?
More shark attacks. Ice cream sales go up.
What the fuck? Really?
I mean, was that never like an example that they use for you when teaching correlation doesn't mean causation?
Mm-mm.
They're like, when there's a rise in ice cream sales, there's also a rise in shark attacks. But it's because people eat more ice cream in the summer and go to the beach more in the summer.
Yeah.
And they're like, these things aren't connected. They just happen to be corresponding.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Welcome to class, bitches.
Yeah.
Class is in sesh.
History lesson is fucking over now. LOL. Got your ass.
Dude, I'm so tired. What do we talk about?
Stop complaining.
Stop bitching. I think I do complain a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Get that honey shit. Dude, I drank Corbin's honey coffee without fucking noticing.
Dude, and we had like a whole fucking moment about trying to figure out which coffee was ours, and we thought we had it settled. And then we get back here after like probably an hour after that whole thing.
Yeah, maybe an hour and
she takes a sip and she's like,
I was like, this is not normal coffee.
There's honey in here.
I said, it's not real. It was all settled, bro. So like it tasted like normal coffee to me. I had a good amount of time with it though. Before I noticed.
And now it's mine.
It's not bad. It's just I prefer black coffee so much that anytime there's anything in it, I'm like,
yeah.
No.
I love black coffee, bro. It's so good.
It's so fucking good.
But I also love honey.
I don't, dude. I got a local one at the farmer's market. Springdale, actually.
Oh, did you end up going?
I got it last week, but yes, I did.
How was?
The honey is from Springdale.
Oh.
The farmer's market I got it at was Bentonville.
Okay, I see.
You see?
I see.
But it kind of like, for local honey, it tastes kind of like chemically to me. But I just think I don't like a lot of honey. I like it on peanut butter toast, but just like plain, not for me.
See, bro, I could just guzzle it.
Yeah.
Out of the jar.
I got Corbin a fucking gallon and he's...
Yeah, bro, next time she saw me, it was like halfway gone.
That shit's insane. That's me with syrup.
Well, because it's like I put it on, when I've got a lot of it, I be putting it on a lot of shit, bro.
I be putting that shit on.
I just have to be frugal with my honey when I buy those little bear ones because they run out so quick.
Yeah.
But I like the little bear.
I mean, that big-ass one I got you at Whole Foods, I don't think it was that expensive.
Oh, dead ass?
I don't think so. But bitch, I love Whole Foods.
I might have to mosey on down to Whole Foods.
Their falafel, holy shit.
Dude.
If y'all have had their falafel in the salad bar, unreal.
This fucking, like this little diet I've been fucking running last week, I was thinking about places that might fall into places that I could go if I wanted to treat myself.
Mm-hmm.
And kava definitely was on there.
Yeah.
Because it sounded so good.
Ooh, I haven't had kava in a minute.
But I think I'm just going to ride it out, bro. I got 1 week left. And then I can just, I got one like cheat day I'm gonna have that Saturday, and then it's re-skinnying for Pride.
If you were concerned about seeing Corbin's slutty little waist at Pride this year,
it'll be there.
Fear not.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I think it's
jersey
just
swap again.
It's mandatory this year.
I'm gonna end up in a t-shirt
every year.
Again.
No, I think it'll look fine. But can we jersey swap if y'all are gonna be matching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can match.
I don't see why not. Yeah.
Aww. So we're sharing this baby.
Ew, no.
Not like that, bro. Ew.
I'll beat you up, dude.
Okay. I'd like to see you fucking try.
What if I start boxing?
That wouldn't matter, bro.
Not about beating it up.
I'm way ahead of you.
Of me. I was hoping. Oh yeah, Corbin's legit.
You'd be playing catch up. No, I do support it, bro. But I feel like if you're gonna do something, you might as well just go like do the full body thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Like do kickboxing or something.
Ooh, true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just watched Clarissa Shields. You know, like the greatest female boxer ever.
No, I don't.
Her movie. It's so good. So now I'm like inspired by like female boxing.
You can go beat some ass.
Yeah, dude. That
Hell
movie's
yeah.
awesome.
Dude, that's how I got into boxing. I was like 11 years old. I watched Rocky and I was like, sign me up.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's like, it looks fun. You're like, damn.
I loved it, bro. I genuinely
punching bag.
had such a good time like going to boxing class when I was a kid. And I just, yeah. It was a good group of people that I was around. I miss it. I miss those people. Yeah. Most of them. Some of them were kind of fucks. Like, I started so young. I didn't know what like a condom was at the time. I had a health class. And I pull up. Bro, just wait. I'm getting there. And I pull up, and this is like prime silly band era.
Oh,
and I've got one on my wrist. And this kid who is like barely older than me, I remember his name, full first and last government. I'm not dropping it on the pod because I feel like he might not have gotten into some good shit since the last time I saw him.
Say their name. He's just in prison.
I won't. But he like looks at my silly band, and he says something like, "Bro, it looks like you're wearing a condom." And I was like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" And he just kind of laughed and walked away. And when I got older and like learned about what that was, I was like, what the fuck was he saying?
Yeah, it's not even a good burn. It's not even like.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, what did that just pop into your head? But it was like
just like the ring of the condom.
Yeah, but then I was like, silly bands were like obviously like shaped.
What if they made shaped silly band condoms? You're just putting like a giraffe shape over your penis, and then it like
that'd be crazy, bro.
Yo, cut that, Emilio.
Yeah, we can't let that idea out.
What if that's how I made my fortune? Silly band condoms.
That's crazy.
And I just try to stay anonymous because I'm like, I don't want to be fucking. I don't want everybody to know. I'm hella embarrassed.
Kind of a good idea, bro. Write that down.
That'd be so fun.
Write that down.
All right.
Any other good ideas?
Hella.
Let's hear them. Spill.
No.
1, 2, 3, go.
I gotta keep them in the vault. Just know that there's like a bunch. But like, I just have to keep them a secret.
I be having ideas sometimes, but then I'm like, ooh, I can't share that one.
Eek. I feel like I did have a good idea recently.
I'm sure.
For a business. They never stop.
Yeah. I like to think I have pretty solid business ideas. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I can't remember.
Damn, dude.
Well, not that I would want to say it anyway.
That's valid.
They're going to jack my fucking shit. They're going to jack my sauce.
No sauce jacking.
No jacking me.
Yeah. Do not jack Brooke's shit.
Don't fucking jack me.
Gosh. Can't believe y'all would even think about that. Crazy.
My brain's like not working today. It's the honey.
Is it the rain? The clouds are like brought.
It is. I just woke up and just wanted to like sit on my couch and read all day.
When I was in middle school, this shit cracks me up, bro. When I was in middle school, I used to go to this like I went to like a pretty small school in hindsight. And I remember one day we all had like our Chromebooks and we were using them. Or maybe this was like my freshman year of high school, one of the two. But I remember one day it was like a nice day out and everyone's Wi-Fi for their Chromebooks wasn't working very well. And we brought it up with the teacher because she was like on our dick and balls about doing this shit on the Chromebook. And she goes, I don't know, somebody open a fucking window or something. Not like that vulgar, but I was like, what is this going to change?
I wish she said to like fucking 13-year-olds.
The signals are coming in, bro.
Man.
The signals are coming in the window.
Yeah, dude, it works like that.
Dude,
it's
and
like
that
when
shit.
You hold your phone by the.
I was like, I can't imagine what this was probably like to try and figure out as like an adult. It's like, how does this shit work, bro? I'm used to teaching off of books and paper.
Yeah, we were born at a good time to where it was like integrated into our like knowledge. Growing up.
We just kind of came up with it.
Yeah.
And I think we were like the very end of the people that had like a tolerable amount of technology involved.
Yeah. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but like enough that we're fluent in it.
Yeah.
I still say that like as part of my job and just like e-commerce and just like online shit that I'm like part of my credentials are just that I'm fucking Gen Z.
Yeah.
Like literally. That I just understand the way
I know how this shit works
more than like the old people who are in charge.
100%. Yeah.
Open a fucking window or something. I don't know. Dude, if you ever need an idea for something or inspiration, sleep with the window open.
So that the ideas can come in?
Yeah, they float in like the Tooth Fairy.
Dude.
So
I don't know why that it made me think of this. Did you ever read the BFG as a kid?
No. Oh. The big fucking gooch?
No. The big fat gooner.
Oh.
Nah, I'm playing.
That was
the Big Friendly Giant, bro.
Oh.
I loved that book as a child. And when it came out as a movie, I was really excited. I just didn't watch the movie as much as I read the book. I read the book a good few times. Do you have any books that you read like repeatedly as a kid?
Oh yeah. We talked about Andrew Clements on the pod, right? Frindle.
Oh yeah, we have talked about that because I didn't know what it was.
And there was a book about money that like I loved because he was like stacking his bread.
Mine was Holes.
So inspiring.
I read Holes a bunch.
I don't think maybe I read the book. That one was
like
more
that,
like
bro.
the
That
movie
kind of stresses me out.
What, like this?
Holding it like that, like by the cord. I just don't want it to like bend anything inside.
I'm holding this.
I know, just made me nervous.
God.
We're gonna need extra mics soon.
Oh my god.
Stay tuned.
Things Not Seen. Yeah, I loved Andrew Clements.
Has he done any other work? Who was the guy that wrote Bad David?
I don't know. Junie B. Jones. I love those.
Dude, I never read what were those like the Animorph books about like the kids that turned into animals and shit.
What the fuck?
Do you not ever see those?
No.
Oh my god, they were like the cover was just like a random animal. And then it was like morphing into like
dude, that's scary.
Yeah.
Also, look at the way this guy's
There's like a whole series.
Standing.
There's like a whole series of them, bro.
I fucking hate that.
It was like the
Animorphs.
It was like the they had like a bunch of them. Just
that's
like
me. That's me when I get pissed the fuck off. Blonde bitch turning into a bear.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
I didn't take you as one of those ones.
Yeah, dude. She-Hulk. These are fucking scary, Corbin. I don't like this shit.
Yeah, dude. It has a bunch of them. What was that little like horror series that they had a bunch of? I can't remember what it was called.
I don't know. See, Magic Treehouse. The suggestion. I love those. Goosebumps.
That's what it was. It was like animal Goosebumps because there was just a bunch of them and you're like, how do you rewrite this same story just with a different child and a different animal? And I hate that they were like kids that were around the age I was about to be.
You're like, oh god, I'm going to turn into a fucking anteater, dude.
Yeah.
When I turn 12.
Dude, I can't go in the full moon.
Fuck.
I'm going to turn into a
I'm
wallaby.
Mom, I'm scared. I'm an animorph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. And if I would have turned into a dog.
I got that fucking dog.
I got that dog in me.
I would be a sticky tree frog. That's
and it only comes out when there's peanut butter on a spoon around.
Oh no. Peanut butter in the fucking Kong.
Dude, don't get me started, bro.
Ew, gross.
I think that was a fun one.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
For my energy levels, I think I did all right.
Yeah.
How do you think I did this week, guys? Let me know.
Had to put the backpack on for this one.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Literally.
I haven't worn my backpack in a minute.
I think I'm going to start wearing it everywhere. I kind of like the look.
It's like, oh my God, what's she getting into?
Where's she going? What's in there?
Mysterious woman.
Whoa. There's probably rocks in there.
Yeah, probably.
Rocks.
Dude, that'd be so funny. If you just like you left in the morning with an empty backpack and just like as you walked around and found rocks, you were just like, put it in the bag.
That's too close to home. Because I would go to fucking my autistic ass. I would go to elementary school and I'd pick up like wood chips and rocks and shit and I would keep them. And my mom would like find wood chips in the washer and be fucking pissed at me. So I would do that. I would have way too many rocks at home.
I remember when I was in like early elementary, I went to this private school and it was like open-ish and kids would come and like have airsoft fights at the park when the kids weren't in school. And I remember people would bring like gallon bags and try to collect as many of the airsoft pellets as possible. And it was like a big competition.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't remember what happened to any of them. But it's weird school. I think all private schools are, though.
That's true. I'm so glad I went public.
Yeah, same.
I never went public.
I like
born and raised public.
It was such a weird thing for me to go from private to public school because it was like, so what's my uniform? They're like, wear clothes.
And then you went fucking monochromatic.
No, there was like a good like 8 years before that happened. It was a disastrous 8 years. I was probably in some of the worst shit ever.
You learn eventually.
I did. I like to think so.
Look at him now.
Yeah. Look at me in 2 weeks at the Pride Parade. I'm going to be fitted.
Episode 69.
I'm so excited to get this motherfucker cut up, bro. I think that might be what I do after you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited too. Well,
thanks for joining us this week.
67.
We'll catch y'all again next weekend. I think. No, that's in 2 weekends.
No. Wait.
Yeah. There's another big UFC card coming up.
Oh, shit.
That we'll have to get your picks from.
Oh, we didn't even talk about my fucking...
I didn't want to bring it up, but Brooke went 0 for 5 last time.
It's because I didn't guess how many I was going to get right.
But your strategy worked because you guessed the one guy, and Holland did end up winning.
See?
So
I was right about that.
You went like 0.5.
I said, well, I want Kevin to win, so I'm going to pick the other dude.
Yeah. You got like a half point for that.
Yeah.
Valid.
0.5 out of 5.
Toodles.
Okay, bye. I love you.